Daryl here again. Hey, just on my cancer journey. Hey, there go my dogs. Hey, I'm on the phone. I'm making video. My little girl there, Coco. Look, so I'm just making a short video. A couple of reasons. In the next couple of days, I'm going to find out what's happening to me, whether they operate, whether they take out a bit of my liver, or they take out more of my bowel, chemo, radiation, those sorts of things. In the meantime, I sort of resigned myself to the fact that I might have to live with my stoma for forever. So about time I started doing some exercises and getting fit, and my dog is eating the crap off my boots. Coco, no, it's bad for you, stop it. All right, so anyway, yeah, so look, last weekend I went with the boys, Jamie, Schuster, and the other boys, Muzz, Seppa and Ryan, and we did a walk on the Bilbin track from one highway across to Sullivan Rock, so a total of 33k. So we went for a track, and I took my my old army pack with me, the old Alice pack, which was okay. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to be able to wear it and move around and so forth, but found it okay. So because of that, I thought I might go for a walk today with my Amourtech weighted vest, or vest on. Now the vest it's got pockets on it, 30 of them, 15 on the front, 15 on the rear. And what goes in them are these little weights. Hey, little one. All right, so that's them there. That's the little weights. All right. Now they're about just over 1 kilo each, so carrying just over 30 kilo. 15 on the front, 15 on the rear, which actually turns out, I reckon, is easily heavier than the pack that I carried on that 33 k's over that weekend. So it's just a little bit heavier. All right. So the problem I've got with it is, if I try and put it on with all these weights in it, it causes me quite a bit of grief, because it's actually quite heavy to lift over my head to put it on. So what I have to do is I have to load up the back first, put it on, and then load up the front. Okay, and how you load them up is you start from the bottom row, middle row, top row, working yourself up, from the bottom to the top. If you put them in the top first, you won't get them in the next row because it just sticks out too far. All right, so start from the bottom, work your way up. So I'm going to now load up the bottom of the back and get my 15 kilo in there, and then put it on. Okay. Then go for a walk. All right. So there I have it. I have the back row full. Now, what I'm going to have to try and do, if you excuse me for a second, let's see if I can, there we go. All right, so what I'm going to try and do now is get this on. So I spin it around with the weights away from me, grab underneath, and then lift it on. Now 15 kilo is not heavy, but it is when you've got a purpose-made stoma, or what would it be, like a hernia. Okay, so Debbie from the who looks after me, she's my stoma nurse. She will be pleased to know that I actually have a hernia belt on it right now as well. I didn't when I went camping, but I do now. All right, just took a phone call then. All right, so I have got the rear loaded. I am now going to load up the front, starting from the bottom. All right. Ah, crikey. It's harder than I thought. Start with the bottom and then work our way up. There's number one, there's number two. Once you get the first row in, you can pretty much, it's got enough weight there to hang there by itself. pretty much, so it's not too bad. Okay. There's the first rope, and I can pretty much let that go, and it supports its own weight, but I want it just a little bit forward as I'm doing the second one. Getting heavier and heavier. In fact, it's pretty good. And the last one there, you can see, goes in there like that. Close it down, and then do your belt up, and then we are good to go. All right, don't know if you can see the belt there, just a clip, goes in between the bottom and the middle one, and just tighten it up, and away we go. All right, and that's it, we're off. All right, so got the vest on, and so what we're going to do here is I'm going to go for a walk. Now the walk I'm going to go around is about 2k, so it's only a very small walk, but I'm just thinking, you know, I just need to try it out and see how good it goes, or otherwise, and just to make sure I can handle the weight while I'm walking, okay, and make sure my stoma doesn't have any problems, right? I'm a bit tired of doing all these medicals for jobs, you know. I get past the application stage and the what do you call it, the medical stage, and I get stopped at the medical because of my stoma, I believe. So this is why I need to toughen up and get my strength back, my core strength, and just get into it. All right, so I'm just walking down the street. The route I'm taking is just around, pretty much around our housing estate there, and it's exactly 2k. So I'll keep going and check in with you every now and then, let you know how I'm going. All right, just about finished my 2k, and I've got to say, quite tired. 2k really isn't a lot, but it was enough for me to get a good idea of where I'm at. Okay, my shoulders are quite sore, my gait's changed because I'm a bit fatigued, and I'm breathing a bit heavy, even though I'm only walking. So I managed to get some workout from that. So 2k, I'm going to call it quits there, and that'll be my limit for now. All right, just enough. Cool. All right, here we go. Just got in, and hey Dandy, and whew, it was only 2k, but I feel absolutely knackered. All right, so that there was just my little walk with my Amourtech. Now, well, that was my first walk I've ever done with it properly since I bought it back in 2019, August, because of what happened with the cancer and so forth. So I'm really pleased about it, and once again very thankful for Jamie and the boys for letting me go on that walk with them last weekend, because even though my pack was a little bit lighter than that, it gave me an opportunity just to see how I would travel with the pack on my back and did quite well. I struggled the end of the first day, but I got there. So I'm pleased about that. And I'm pleased that after 2K, which I think is enough for now, my Amourtech vest went all right. I went all right with it, no problems. And so, look, I guess the reason why I have to do this is because I have to get back into exercise. You know, it's been 10 months since my surgery, so I need to get into exercise. I said before, a little bit tired of going to job interviews and getting through the interview, getting to the medicals, and then not getting through the medicals, not going beyond that. And of course, you know, working for mining companies, everyone knows, you know, you get to the medical stage, they don't want to spend the money on you, it's quite expensive. So if you get that far, you're doing quite well, especially when they're ordering your clothes for you. Okay, so it just says to me that it was the stoma that was the problem. So problems I had with medicals, they stopped me from lifting certain weights, which I knew I could lift. I already lifted them. I lift more on my rack over there than what's lifted in the medical. And also, to be fair to them, I did decline to do a couple of exercises, push-ups and planks, because there's a lot of strain in the core when you do that. So I have a hernia there already. What I don't want to do is create more hernias and more trouble. So I'll build up to those and I'll get those sorted, and I'll be able to do them in the near future, hopefully.